I still feel that you guys slipped all this in and put a vote up at 10 a.m. so the residents wouldn't know that you guys are giving our property to.
This is a lot of accusations you're throwing out here, Tiffany. It's a lot of accusations happening. Well, why don't you say how you really feel? I think y'all did this on purpose. I think y'all just hating on me. I think y'all jealous of my wig. I think all these things. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments, let me know what you think about this, okay? We're digging back into the archives again. It's always fun in the archives, okay? This is one of those moments where Tiffany was just taking her time, okay, to make sure she lets everybody know you don't talk unless I tell you that you could talk. You don't speak unless the Tiff spoke to you first. Okay, this is how she talked to people. This what we gonna be entertained with tonight. Okay, this the entertainment that I brought for you here for you. Okay, and you ain't hit that subscribe button yet. What is wrong with you? Wrong with us? Never mind. Whatever. If you ain't pushed it yet, you probably just being rebellious on purpose. And I don't know. I love you anyway. And ain't nothing you can do about it. See, that was a Tiffany line. If you didn't get it, I don't know what to tell you. So let's hop on in. Of course, she's trying to sell her block by block idea. And also, Tiffany's wearing this hat wig today, which is it's incredible. Look, if you're anything like me or not like me, just pay attention to this line right here. It's like it's just sitting on her head like a hat. It's hilarious. Let's just watch together.
That's why when you saw me always advocating for a project or a company, I did my own research and created something for the public, which was called Block by Block, which a lot of people did support. And I don't remember how the votes went, or did you even vote for Block by Block at the time?
Nah.
But I do know Trustee House did. I do know people that was previous trustees did vote for Block by Block.
Oh, did they?
And when
Block
the outgoing trustees went out, they voted it down. And yes, I'm gonna keep bringing it back up because it's for the people. It benefits them. It's properties that they can get at discounted rates and put their loved ones in, compared to me saying we should go to a company like you guys are saying. I don't agree with that. I agree with us creating a program and giving the properties back to the residents of Dolton first. And then if something don't work, then you give it to an investor. But right now, it should be the homeowners. You have income tax time coming up. People have a lump sum of money. They can afford a property, whether it's $1 or $5,000. And the reason why it was structured that way, which I was going to talk about.
Your mic is off. Your mic is off.
Muted.
What I was saying was that
it's funny. She accidentally muted herself and they let her know. They should have not said nothing. They should have not said nothing. Okay.
I'm trying to make sure that everyone can get properties here in the village of Dolton as it pertains to the residents of Dolton. I structured the block by block so that everybody can benefit. Right now, it's just a company benefit. And you guys keep saying free, but all I'm saying is relook at it and take a look at what I keep saying, which is the block by block.
Now look at this thing. Look at these 3 curls. This wig is so systematic. I can see this band underneath of your fucking wig. This shit is crazy. But don't come out like this. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Which a lot of people did support or are in support of as it relates to board members. And let's create something for residents and stop giving away our properties to outsiders is what I'm saying we should do moving forward. I'm going to just make that statement. I'm going to leave it where it's at so we can move forward, because we do got a 10 a.m. meeting that I again said the resident voices can't be heard because it's too early. People are at work, so they won't even hear what we're discussing now. I still feel that you guys slipped all this in and put a vote up at 10 a.m. so the residents wouldn't know that you guys are giving our property to.
You are. This is a lot of accusations you're throwing out here, Tiffany. It's a lot of accusations happening. Like what? Why don't you say how you really feel? I think y'all did this on purpose. I think y'all just hating on me. I think y'all jealous of my wig. I think all these things.
A company such as the South Suburban Land Bank. We can. Excuse me, we can go back and forth over it. That's my stance as it relates to giving a program to the resident and not giving property to the land bank. Anybody else got anything to say so we can move forward? Okay. Trustee Holmes. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I posed a question to this representative of this land bank, and she did.
Okay, Trustee, you're muted. Trustee Holmes.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I did pose a question to the representative from the land bank, and she did clearly, for the record, indicate that we would receive zero, nothing. I can't see moving forward, just totally giving away these properties without the constituents' input. I mean, it's just highway robbery to me, because if we're not getting a penny, and I can't see us moving forward if they decide to give up 10 properties, I can't see moving forward with us not gaining 50% of the sale instead of just giving away this property to anybody. Because for the record, she did clearly state we would receive zero.
Mayor, can I be recognized?
There we go.
Yeah, 1 second.
And look at that. Look. She clearly said we would get nothing. Period. Poo. And then House is like, can I say something? Because you know they lying. Because you know they fucking lying. And Tiffany like, wait a second. Just give me a minute here. I want to talk to my homie. And we're going to talk to each other like y'all are not here. And we're going to talk about how if y'all say anything, y'all lying. That's right, Holmes. That's right. I agree with everything you said. Because it goes completely 100% with my agenda. Thank you. I agree. I concur.
And I totally agree with you, Trustee
I
Holmes.
know you do.
And that's the reason why I'm making a statement in the stance currently now that the representative from the South Suburban Land Bank stated that she had to keep her lights on. That meant that we would not make any money off of any properties that they sell through the land bank. All I'm telling the Board of Trustees currently now is we should go with the block by block program to create something for residents. Give them houses, give them a shot first before we give out our properties to a organization such as South Suburban Land Bank. Go ahead, Trustee House.
Okay, thank you very much, Mayor.
Okay.
Like, I feel like we're back Groundhog's Day because we like talk about the same things ad nauseum.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, the representative also mentioned all these things are negotiable.
Thank you.
And I would really just kind of encourage all of us go back and watch it. It was a long meeting, but many of the things that were covered before, and maybe we have different understandings of it. But I would suggest let's go ahead and take the vote.
Okay, Trustee House, you out of all people should know better because you are finance. So if anything is negotiable, it should have been done clear before it came before a body. I wouldn't vote for nothing before you got a clear understanding of what we're voting on. So if it's negotiable, why don't y'all have it in the package? Why don't y'all have an agreement or understanding of what we about to do or what you guys are giving away? So that's why you getting all the pushback from me because there's no agreement. You want to vote for a company. Y'all got no understanding of what we about to get or do as it relates to the village of Dolton. My goal is to protect the village of Dolton. Your goal should be to protect the village of Dolton, but you guys are not. You guys are giving away the properties without even having a contract or understanding of what we about to do. So we're going to vote someone under contract, say that they can take over the properties, and then y'all have no understanding of the dollar amounts we're going to receive, what we giving away. Y'all have nothing. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't think we should do that at all. I don't.
Wait,
I could just say, I have an understanding. If you don't have it, I can't force it on you. But I have an understanding and I'm okay with it.
Okay, so Trustee House, you don't have an understanding because your understanding you just said is it's negotiable, which is unacceptable for this board and unacceptable to the residents. If it's negotiable, that means you don't have an understanding. That means that, oh, okay, we might can get money or we might can't get money. That doesn't make sense. It should not be, it's negotiable. It should be, my understanding is we're going to give the land bank 5 properties. We're going to make X amount of dollars, whether it's $20,000, $10,000. That's the understanding. You don't have that understanding. And that's what I'm trying to make everyone see. There's no understanding. Y'all voting blindly. You're voting without having the facts. Who votes on contracts without having anything? It's like buying a house. Hold on, Trustee. It's like buying a house and you don't have no understanding of what you're buying, what you signing on the dotted line. It doesn't make sense. But it's okay. Y'all have the votes. I said enough. I'm going.
See, now she clearly just heard Trustee Steve wanted to say something, right? And she says, hold on a second, Trustee Steve, so she can finish her statement. Only to finish her statement and refuse to let this man say anything. Watch this.
Gonna move on so we can call the roll. Clerk,
I've got one more statement.
Hold on, Trustee. We're gonna leave it alone. Clerk Key, you can call the roll so we can move forward. So
wouldn't that be something She gets to keep going back and forth with everybody, just going back and forth, just going. And then, but nobody else can. Then she get to go, you know what? No, we just done. We are done. All of us, we are finished because I said so. Okay, ain't that some shit? This is what happened with, oh my God, power. No man was meant to have this much power or any amount of power, honestly.
So they can vote for the South Suburban Land Bank. You have a motion and you have a second. So
I'm not okay with leaving it alone, being that
Trustee, do you want to go back and forth for a whole hour?
Yep.
You
Because
just
that's what
go
y'all
back and
tell
forth
me.
for a
Everyone
while.
made, hold on, Trustee. Everyone made a statement.
She keeps saying, hold on. Saying hold on is like you saying, let me finish and then you can go. Hold on. It's like, I want to say something. Hold on. And then you keep talking. That means the expectation is that once you shut the fuck up, I'm going to get to talk. I'm going to get to say something. But no, not when you're dealing with a tiff.
I went through every trustee. Everybody said what they felt, said what they understanding is. All I'm saying now that everybody got it out.
Isn't it funny? But after every single person, you get to talk though. So everybody else gets one little tiny time to talk. You get to talk every time everybody else gets to talk also. Bitch, in your imagination, okay?
Chess. Let's call the roll. You guys are voting for it. Let's call the roll. Clerk Key, call the roll.
I'm not okay with that.
No, as you should.
I'm not okay. We should. Trustees, I want to say something.
You just spoke, trustee.
I asked to speak. Mayor.
Okay, trustee. Okay, Trustee Brown can't speak. She didn't say anything.
Okay. Only thing I have to say to that is we are taking a vote to move forward. Nothing has been signed, so nothing is etched in stone.
Exactly.
No contract has been signed with the land bank between the Village of Dolton and the land bank.
Thank you.
We're just going forward, taking a vote to move forward. Nothing has been signed. And again, if it's not negotiable, I would not put my John Hancock on it. If it's not negotiable, I'm going to tell the residents that if we're not getting a dime for it, I'm not signing for it. So I'm letting them know, Trustee Brown, if we're not getting any dollars, no, I will not be signing.
There you go. There you go. Now, from what she just said just now, Tiffany should be shutting the fuck up. But let's see if that's how this goes. I'm guessing no, because Tiffany don't never know when to shut the hell up. She don't recognize those moments when it's time to just shut the hell up. Like she don't catch on.
But we have not signed a contract. We're just voting today to move forward, to sit down with them. But nothing has been signed.
So, trustee, if you guys are not voting to give anything or a contract, why can't this wait? What is the urgency to approve it now? If you guys are having a committee meeting,
ain't that funny? When the trustees would do shit like this, Tiffany would get so mad when they would just try to put things off. They'd be like, well, even if it's not a big deal, like if y'all are, if it's not that big of a deal, then why can't you just wait? Why can't you just wait? And Tiffany would get so mad that she tries to hurry up and rush these things that she wants to happen, which is usually basically her trying to hire a criminal or something like that type of thing.
Just heard, what was it, the 17th of this month? Or no, that was the youth. Next year of January. Why can't this hold off until next year of January to discuss it amongst the community? No. Why can't we do that? Why do we have to vote to move forward? I'm just asking, why do we have to vote to move forward?
But I'm just saying, what's the wait? As you stated before, we waited long enough. As you stated.
Okay,
we waited long enough. So I just say, let's get the wheels in motion. Vote to have it. But before we have our meeting, we can be able to sit down with them before our meeting for housing. So that's why we're voting to move forward and have the meeting with them. And when we come back for our January meeting, we can have this information available for the residents.
There you go.
Okay, but trustee, you got it backwards. You're doing it backwards.
Okay.
You want to vote for them before you have a meeting with the people. It don't work that way. You should talk. You could talk to that company, have that company come out to the meeting to discuss amongst the community what this company is offering. Now you would cross your T's, dot your I's. Right now, y'all not doing it. Like I said,
Mayor,
hold on. You're putting the cart before the horse. You guys should basically go back and revisit this, not just vote to move forward. That doesn't make sense. You guys can have them at your committee meeting to talk to the residents as it relates to what they want to do, as it relates to a housing initiative. But we're not doing that. We're just voting on it. We're just voting on it because you want to just move forward.
At the end of the day, no contract is signed. Nobody has signed to bring VP. Why not? Why
Because
not?
I just stated you don't have the opinion.
But I'm
of
just
the
saying,
government.
why not? I've talked to them before. It's not like I don't have an understanding. I've talked to
Exactly.
them before when we want to bring them on before.
It's looking like, Tiffany, you the only person that don't know what the fuck is going on. That's what it's given. Given very much. Tiffany is the only one who has no fucking idea. But in actuality, Tiffany does know. Tiffany just wants those houses all for herself. That's my theory. That's my theory. That's what it feels like. Tiffany is very attached to the idea of these houses and her block by block idea, which makes me think she got some kind of ulterior motive, and that usually has something to do with robbery. It's my opinion, and I can have that. Okay, I can share it too.
Before we even got to this board of trustees. So I have a great understanding of it. When we sold Taco Bell, we got money off that land that was sold for Taco Bell. So I know it's negotiable. It's all about what we put together.
Ooh.
It's not like we can't get anything. We can. We got funding from that land sold for Taco Bell.
Thank you.
So it's there. We're just going to move forward. No.
Oh, Tiffany don't want to hear that shit. She like, fuck. Is she throwing out proof that I'm lying? Yes, Tiffany. Yes, she is.
Nobody has signed a contract and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. You're going to get all these properties and you're going to go for it.
Exactly.
No, I'm sure no trustee wants to see what we've seen in the past, that these properties are given away with nothing coming back from them. I'm not talking about tax money. That's down the line. I know nobody wants to see that. I definitely don't want to see that. And I'm sure you don't either.
Right. That's why you hear me speaking to what I'm speaking to. I don't want to see that. So that's why I'm saying hold your vote. Wait to talk to the people, because that's what y'all always say, but y'all not doing it. Talk to the community first, then vote on it. That don't make sense to vote on it, then talk to the community. We already made the decision for the people. Talk to the people first. That's all I'm asking you guys to do. But I see that everybody got their mind made up on what they're going to do, so let's call the roll.
Hey, here's some advice, Tiffany. Take your own advice, Tiffany. That's my advice to you. Take your own advice. You know how you want to hire that new person for Thornton Township because Trustee Jones quit? Now you want to fill that spot? You want to fill it yourself personally because you want to put one of your goons that follow you, blindly. You want to put one of them in that position so they can be just one more yes man for you. You know how you want to do that? But then the trustees aren't showing up because they want you to lose your opportunity to put somebody in that spot to where the people will have to vote to fill that spot. You know how that's happening? Well, there you go. Okay. That's the same thing you just said here to them. Let the people pick. Let the people pick who's going to be in that spot. Okay. Let the people pick whether or not you wear this wig ever again. May the people say no, because they need to say no. This is insane. When you wear a wig, your only responsibility is to make sure that this isn't happening. Okay. That's it. Okay. You ain't got to try to get the texture of the hair to match your natural so people won't, be on to you. They won't know it's a wig. No, you ain't got to do that. A wig is a wig. But your responsibility is to make sure that it don't look like a fucking hat. How about that? The way you got this thing sitting over here like this look very much like a hat. Okay. I'm gonna need you to do better. Y'all behave, because I ain't gonna do it. Absolutely not. Just no. I'm good on that. Okay. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.